The first time I put on one of these masks, believe it or not, was not for COVID. It was for doing an alien autopsy that I was asked to do. Well, we were provided from Area 51 in Nevada with an alien captured from a flying saucer. And the question was to do an autopsy to see what could be found. So, of course, characteristic incision and looking inside, come up with, look at that, some sort of gizmo, electronic gizmo. And looking a bit further in there, we come up with a telephone. I guess that was to call home. Well, these guys, these aliens, were very familiar with the way they look, right? They have these big bulging eyes and the greenish or grayish body, depends on which model you look at. Sometimes they're gray, sometimes they are lizard-like, sometimes they move. I mean, we get all kinds of views of these aliens. Where does this image come from? Well, back in 1961, a couple from the United States, from New Hampshire, Barney and Betty Hill, were driving back to their home from Montreal. And along the way, in the middle of the night, all of a sudden, they think they see a light that is following them. And it keeps following. They finally stop the car, take out binoculars, and according to Betty's description, what they see is this. They see some sort of flying disc or saucer with little men looking inside. And furthermore, once they get home from this drive, which should have taken only 2 hours, they find that 4 hours have passed. There's 2 missing hours. Well, they don't know what actually happened. They start thinking about it. They even undergo hypnosis with a psychiatrist, and it turns out that they had been kidnapped by aliens. And Betty actually draws a picture of these aliens. That's what they look like. This was 1961. And this was beginning of the whole concept of alien abductions and why we think of these aliens looking like this, because that is how Betty Hill described them. It is an interesting sociological phenomenon, and it really took off. And since that time, we've had numerous sightings of aliens, kidnappings by aliens, examinations by aliens. Betty and Barney, under hypnosis, revealed that they had been probed in all parts of their body to see, I guess, what humans really look like. What did they really see? I don't know. But it's become an interesting historical event. If you drive the highway down from Vermont towards New Hampshire, there's actually a sign there for where they supposedly noted this extraterrestrial invasion. I don't think that there was much to this. I think under hypnosis, it brings back some false memories. But given that, I don't think that we are the only ones in this universe. I think it's quite egotistical for us to think that on this insignificant little planet in an insignificant galaxy, this is the only place that life evolved. But I think that if there's life out there, which there's a good chance, they are just too far from us. Yeah, the truth is out there, as we learned from the X-Files, but it is way, way out there. Just like some of these theories about aliens and spacecraft. Of course, when the government comes up with explanations about this, the ufologists say that this is all just a cover-up and that there actually are aliens living among us. I don't know. Maybe there is something to that.